In previous videos we've shown how you can add image capture to a form view control. In this video we're going to show how you can add image annotation using the ink control to the images that you capture in the form control. So you can see here we have a list control which represents our data source, and then on the right here we have the form, and you'll see there that basically we've got some ink drawn on top of the picture. So we've annotated this picture, and basically we did this by clicking on this annotate image button over here, which then opened up the editor where we can go here and we can annotate. We can basically go and draw some annotation over there, hit the save button. There's the annotation shown now in the form, and then when we go ahead and click the save button, that you can see that the list gets updated. So let's go now behind the scenes and see how we turned on image annotation for images in the form view control. So let's go now first to the list control, and we'll see that in the list control we've gone and we've added a new field to the data source here, and we've added a new field called annotation, which currently is blank. Then we've gone to the fields tab over here and we've set the annotation field type to the control type to ink. So we've specified that this the type of data in this annotation field, which is a character field, is ink data. And then what we've done is we've gone to the list layout itself and to the picture template over here, which initially was just equal to picture. We've basically gone and we've used this genie here to basically display the ink on top of the picture. So we went ahead here, let's just delete what's there and then start from scratch. So we'll go there and delete that. We'll use the genie now and we'll say we'd like to display ink over image, and then our picture field is called picture and our ink field is called annotation, and then we're going to just use a size of 100 pixels. So Alpha generated this code for us, and this is just standard client-side templating logic. The only thing that's interesting here is we've used a built-in function that takes the text in this annotation field, the ink field, and turns it into an SVG image over here. So basically, and then we're positioning the ink directly on top of the picture. So the picture is displayed over here using this image tag, and then the ink is displayed directly on top of the picture. So that's how we get the annotation on top of the picture. So then let's go now to the form control, and we'll see now when we go to the form control, first let's go to the fields tab over here. We'll see that here's our annotation field, and we've set the field type on this field to ink, and then we've also specified that the editor to use for the annotation field is this editor here called editor underbar ink. So this editor was actually placed on the UX component. So this is this editor over here by just simply selecting the built-in editor ink control. So we added the ink editor to the form, and then we've gone over here to the form builder and we've specified that this annotation field over here is going to use the ink editor. Then let's go back to the picture field itself, and we've turned on allow image annotation, and then we've specified which field actually is going to contain the ink, the annotation field. So that's the annotation field specified over there. So that's all that we really have to do on the fields tab. And then we've also specified that if you've got existing annotation and you change the background picture, should the annotation be cleared out. So we've chosen yes for that. So then we've gone next to the form layout itself, and for this control, this data bound image control here, we've turned on image annotation, and we've said that the text on the button that opens up the editor to actually write the annotation should be called annotate image. So let's pause now and pick this up in the next video.